Hey there, friendlies. How's up? Welcome to a not blustery but cold, like sub-zero day here in Montreal. It's a Sunday. Christmas is coming on as fast, so I guess this is my yearly gift guide. Look, I'll be straight with you guys. I didn't want to do a gift guide this year. I wasn't feeling it. I felt that with as many people as I know who are out of a job or otherwise fiscally constrained, that I felt that it wasn't right. But apparently, no, it's still good to have a gift guide going out in the name of just sort of a calm down and carry on kind of thing. So what I have done though is it's just stocking stuffers. I don't have a full 10 of them. I think I've got like 7. But it's lower price things. I think the most expensive one I've got is like $30 US. Just because I think it would be in extreme poor taste for me to be throwing up like $100, $300 kind of things with all that's going on in the world right now. So, without much further ado, let's get to it. Oh, and I do want to say that if you're new around here and you want to see more cool outdoorsy kind of videos about stuff like bushcraft and bushcraft cooking and camping and hiking and stuff like that, then please subscribe and hit that little bell so you won't miss anything. All right, let's do this. So the first thing on the list is a Woolpower. Sorry, lips are a little cold. Woolpower sit pad. The pricing info and everything I have for them is at the Canadian Outdoor Equipment Company, but I'm pretty sure that's not the only place you can get them. If I find another spot, I'll put it in the show notes below. There are 3 sizes. In Canadian dollars, they range in price from like $12 to $14.50. Yeah, $14.50. And you really can't go wrong. If you're out on a late fall, early winter, overnighter, or just maybe a hike, you're trying to get the fire going, you don't want to sit in the snow or on the cold ground. And it can be rolled up and stuck into a stocking, so I think it's an excellent stocking stuffer idea. Item number 2 is a book. It is The Complete Guide to Winter Camping by our very own Kevin Callan, because, to be selfish, I'm dying to try winter camping. I'm dying to get set up for it. But I'm also dying to know what I need to know so that I'm not throwing money at nothing and that I know what I'm getting into. So, and it's a paperback, so you can roll it up and stick it into the stocking. Okay, I do a lot of camping with my kids, and even if you're not camping with kids, sometimes with a bunch of adults, it's, maybe you're windbound, you're on a canoe trip and you're windbound, obviously not in the middle of winter, but or maybe you're snowbound. It might be good to have some games along, some backpacking or camping games. And there's a company called Outside Inside that makes some cool ones in Canadian dollars. Like if you go to Canadian Tire or something, they range in price from about like $12 to $15. But I'm pretty sure you can find them, or other games like that, something that you can throw into your backpack. I'm not saying you have to buy this item that is probably on the screen right there. I'm saying find some backpackable games, just in case you do end up windbound or something, because stuff like that can be a real lifesaver when boredom is a real possibility. Doesn't it suck when you got a hole in your tent, or the little screen is ripped or something? So I mean, it's not glamorous, but it's very useful to have around, is a tent repair kit. And these things range in price from like $8 to like, I haven't seen them around 30, but I've seen them around 20. The thing you need to have in one of these for it to be a useful gift rather than just a throwaway gift is you need to have a little patch for the mesh or the screen. You need to have some sort of patch for the nylon, the fabric of the tent. There's a whole bunch of little things that you can have in one of these kits, but to me, the 2 biggest are the mesh patch and the fabric patch, and some way to stick them on. To me, that's all you really, really need. Someone might say toggles or whatever. You can cut a branch. but especially if you're in like black fly country or something, you need that mesh repaired. And if it's a rainy day, you don't want a hole in the fabric. So what's next? Number 5 is pocket bellows. You guys have seen them on my channel. You've seen my daughter starting fires with them. I've got pictures on my Instagram of this. I mean, there are 2 ways to really aim some breath to get a fire started, right? One is this, right? There's that. Pocket bellows gets you a lot closer and a lot more sort of, X marks the spot, boom. And it takes up no room in your backpack. Once they're closed up, they're like this big, like that big around. No reason not to have one along. It's not taking up any space. So I think it's a winner. And they're not that expensive. You can get them like around $5. You can get them around 20. Check them out on Amazon. I'm sure you're going to find something there. Okay, so number 6 is a ferro rod. And this time I am going to call out a very specific company, and it's because it's a small outfit. And I think that right now, for God's sake, support small outfits. Support small whatever atelier, or in English, studios, workshops, 1-man shop, 2-man shop, 8-man shop. These guys need your money a whole lot more than the big manufacturers do. They need your money too, but not like the little guys. And so I'm calling out Midwest Woodcraft in the States. He makes 2 sizes of ferro rod, a large one for about $30 US. It was recently on sale for $20 US. Check him out. Maybe it's still on sale when you're seeing this video. He also makes a smaller one. I don't quite remember the price, but I'll put it here somewhere. And you have your choice between light and dark wood. And he also sells a large and small rod set. So maybe if you're like a father-daughter team, maybe there can be 2 stocking stuffers in one on that one. But yeah, they look fabulous, and I think I would love to have one. So number 7, my last one, is a compass. I've had compasses on my list before, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't this one. It's the Suunto A-30. The A-30 is just kind of a simpler version of mine, which is the M3. Yes. The reason I'm picking a Suunto is because I find that the price-performance ratio is really good, in that this one is a very simple compass. As simple as the way I like it, by the way. There's no mirror or anything to break off if you fall on a rock. And they are, I believe, still made in Finland. And in a world where everyone is moving their manufacturing to the Far East, it's kind of refreshing. I have not had problems with a bubble developing in the disc on mine at all, so I feel fairly confident that it's a good buy. I've found this online for like $24.50 Canadian. I know that for a compass you can spend a lot more money than that, and even on these simple Suuntos you can really blow a hole in your wallet on like Amazon and places like that. But you can also find them at much more reasonable prices. And I am very excited about getting into map and compass with my daughter this spring. So yeah, that's look, map and compass is a cool way to get around. There are all kinds of places where this is not going to get any signal, so you are not going to be able to use your GPS. Map and compass is a very good skill to have in that kind of situation. Okay, all right, that's all she wrote. Thanks for hanging out with me on this little gift guide, this stocking stuffer gift guide. I hope that by next year I will feel confident enough in the world to go gangbusters again, because those are a little bit more fun, aren't they? But anyways, as I always say, if you like what I'm doing, then please get the conversation started down below. What would you really like for Christmas? Your outdoor gift, dream gift for this year. Expensive or not. And aside from that, please share the video. That helps me more than you could possibly imagine. My lips are going, with the cold, my lips are starting up, blah, blah. And the third thing I want you to do is leave me a smiley thumb. If you don't like what I'm doing, that's all right. No hard feelings. Just leave me a frowny thumb. Thanks for watching, guys.